Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Dear Me, I Love You. This is Shamice. Um, Dear Me, I Love You is a Facebook page and a YouTube channel now. Praise Jesus, where we journey through life on the path of love, loving God, loving ourselves, and loving others in that order, according to how He wants us to do. Um, and I found through my recent years, like last 1.5, that is the ultimate um, way to live a stress-free, well, less stressful life. Um, so I can't say it's going to be stress-free. I've tried that. I don't know, different strokes for different folks, I guess. um, Today we're going to talk about loving God. Um, how do we love God? How should we love God? Um, Not how do, but how should we love God? According to the Bible, and this has been new knowledge for me, and I can't wait to share it with you. Um, that we love God through, uh, there's 3 steps to loving God, and it's to keep His commandments, to put no one above Him, and to trust Him. Um, we keep His commandments. We have to basically keep Him happy. Um, know what it is that makes God happy. And um, one of the commandments to me, like this is something that Jesus tells that we should help others and we should serve. Just serve. Serve His people. Jesus lived His life as a servant, so we should too. Um, and that's why I'm filming from my room today, because I was just serving all day, today and yesterday, and I need to recharge. I need to have some alone time so that I can rejuvenate myself, so I can go out and do it again, so I can be a good mom to my kids without being angry because I'm overwhelmed and tired. So yeah, serve others. That's a way that we can make God happy. That's a way that we can please God. Also, keep the 10 Commandments. Don't steal, kill, cheat, envy people. Don't do wrong. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I really should have waited for this video, but I've been really trying to get it out to you. I recorded it yesterday. It was a totally different video, and it took forever for me to get it recorded. And then when I got it recorded, I couldn't upload it because my computer decided it did not want to have Wi-Fi anymore. So it was just, yesterday was really stressful for Dear Me, I Love You. And this video didn't get to you, and it's still on my laptop. It's a totally different video, promise. Same principles though, but everything is different. It's really long, whatever. So anyway, so yeah, keep His commandments, do things to please God. Um, just we would if it was anyone else that we loved here on earth. We make sure that our kids or our parents or best friend or whoever that we love, we make sure we do things to make them happy, and we know things about them. We know favorite color, food, place to go. We should know things about God that we can do to make Him happy. The second principle, that these are not written anywhere that I know of where it's stated, but these are the easiest ones. These are the most important ones, I believe, to God, because they're throughout the Bible a billion times. The second principle that I believe we should live up to is to keep Him first, put nothing above Him. He says that in the Bible, that He's a jealous God, and that we shouldn't put anything, no graven idols. That's another one of the 10 Commandments, is we shouldn't have any idols above Him. And that's people that we love. We want to make them important. You can't necessarily put them first, because you can't put everybody you love first if you love more than one person. Somebody's going to have to come second. But with God, He should come first, and that person that you love the most should come second. If you're married, it should be your spouse. Um, if you have kids, it should be your kids, but God should be numero uno, one. He should be first. Um, and when you put him, I mean, think about it. He didn't put his son first, right? Right? He put us first because he gave his son for us. I'm not saying go sacrifice your children or the person you love for God. Surrender them to God. And surrendering um, your loved ones to God is an act of trust, which is the third principle. And they kind of go together. Well, they all go together. But I found when I surrendered my kids to God, and I literally just did this a few months ago because I have control issues and I know that, and I'm working on it, and it's something that He showed me that was my issue. Is when I surrendered my kids to Him and trusted Him to take care of them. Um, they are doing exponentially better than they did last year this time. They're happier and they're more involved, and they're just having, I think they're having a pretty good life. I mean, yeah, it seems like it to me. Yeah, it seems like it to me. They're having a pretty good life because God can take care of our people. He can take care of us a lot better than we can. We just have to love Him. We love Him by trusting Him to provide, to take care of us. Um, Putting no one else. Okay, let's go back to this trust thing. So the Bible also says, lean not on your own understanding. Yeah, that's pretty much the same. I was leaning on my own understanding. I wasn't completely trusting God, which is how this principle came, like, was presented to me. You know, how I learned this principle. So I had to really trust God. I'm not that old, but my entire life it's been like someone else has been doing stuff for me, like not for me, but I haven't really been on my own. um, I went straight from childhood living with my mom and my grandma to living with my now ex-husband, and it was like I was always leaning on somebody else. So, you know, it was my ideas or whatever I thought was supposed to be right, and it ended up where I wasn't the only one in the boat, so to speak. So it was like either I got it right or they got it right. I didn't really lean on God, but lately I've had no one else to lean on but God, and I had to trust Him, you know, to take care of me. And my kids, we were homeless for like 6 months, but we weren't on the street homeless. We had a place to stay. We had everything we needed, and that's when I learned how to trust Him because I was put in a position where I had to trust Him. I am trying to save you from that. It was very uncomfortable, but I'm keeping His command that He's given me by sharing that with you, so that you won't have to be homeless or lose everything, in order to know that you can trust Him. He says that if He provided for the birds and the air, if He provided for the wildflowers, what do you think He'll do for us, whom He created in His own image? Um, so trust God. Trust Him with everything that's in you. Trust Him to provide because He will. He absolutely will. Right now, I'm in a very different place in my life. Not good or bad, just different. Because I don't think anywhere that God places me is bad or dark. It's just different. Um, and I trust Him. I trust Him so much. And it's ridiculous because I'm at a time in my life where I should be stressed and worried and concerned, but I'm not. I trust Him um, because I love Him. I really love Him. And um, I'm doing His word. I'm keeping His commandments. And I place nothing above God. Like, it's God. And I've learned another thing that I've learned over the course of my journey is if it's His will. If it's His will, if it's His will, if it's His will, because He says He knows the plan that He has for us. And He also says that His thoughts are not our thoughts and His ways are not our ways. And doggone it if they're not, you know. Um, yeah, so Jesus Christ, those are the principles for loving God. And it's only like a very surfacey talk because um, your relationship is your relationship. Your revelation is your revelation. I can only tell you what I've heard. It's for you personally to take this and dig deeper into it and apply it to your life the way that you can apply it to your life, because your struggles are not my struggles and vice versa. So, with that being said, I'm going to recharge. I am going to go and be mom in about 20 minutes or so. um, so subscribe to the channel if you like it. We'll continue to make videos like this. Share with your friends and your loved ones, the people that you love. Um, and comment below. Tell me what you think. Do you have anything to add? Do you have any questions? Encouragements? Yeah, encouragements. We'll talk soon. Oh, this behind me, because I have a feeling somebody's going to ask, is my goals board. So I write my goals on hearts, and the X one is, I X it because I know it's going to be a recurring goal. So as I accomplish them, I just take them off the board, and then I write stuff on my board that I feel is important for me to remember. They're 90%. I mean, most of them are scriptures. I can't say 90. Well, I can't say 90% because percentage. It's mostly scriptures. So, or things that the Lord has given me, and I just had to write it down. So I would suggest writing your goals down. That's going to be another video. But until then, love yourself, love God, love other people, love God, love yourself, love other people, in that order. And remember to keep His commandments. Put nothing above Him, and trust Him. Trust His will. Subscribe, like, share. See you later.